been a long day. This recovery of Samantha Hopper and her baby has really put a toll on everyone's heart. She's been brought home.
Samantha had big plans for September 11th, 1998. She was going to be dropping off her children and heading to Little Rock, Arkansas for a concert with a friend. Unfortunately, none of this would take place. After Adventures with Purpose had met with the family of Samantha and Cortney, they discerned that there were 2 likely spots that would contain Samantha's 1989 blue Ford Tempo. Using this information, AWP entered Lake Dardanelle in one location, while Chaos Divers crossed the lake to check the waters near the Pleasant View Bridge area.
Yeah, boat out and get on the water. We have another team that's going to be here soon as well, so we're going to be able to separate on the lake and cover as much as we can today. Got Jacob's up here. And so I'll talk to him in just a few minutes, and he's got his boat here. You already in the water? Okay. And so we're going to send him over to Pleasant View area from here, because he's got a faster boat. And then Doug and I, we're going to jump on the water here and cover Mill Creek. Okay, cool. Cover Mill Creek here. Nobody knows whether this guardrail is here. Okay. So where I'm going to see her way down is we want to take this Pleasant Hill over here, because she would come up to town, get the Pleasant View Road. And so there's a couple of locations here, and here, with potential.
Okay, folks, as Jared mentioned, and also check out Jared's channel for the full story. We were looking for Samantha Hopper. She went missing around 6 or 7 o'clock around her town location. We were looking for her and her daughter. And Samantha was pregnant. So anyway, we're gonna go to Pleasant View Road. Check that out, make sure there's no vehicles in there. This Lake Drive on the back side. It's really windy, really choppy. Let's just hope we can bring Samantha home.
As we crossed the lake, we discussed the disappearance of Samantha and her daughter. Samantha Hopper was just 19 years old and 8 months pregnant when she and her 22-month-old daughter had disappeared. Samantha had dropped off her 3-year-old daughter Desiree with her grandmother and was en route to drop Cortney off with her father after his anniversary dinner had ended. What no one knew was that when crossing the Pleasant View Road Bridge, Samantha had an accident and entered the water, which is where her and Cortney laid hidden beneath the water surface for the last 23 years.
So this old boy is just getting it, so I can get it right behind him, not too far behind him, because that wave disperses, so if there's anything under there that's like that, I'll hit it.
What's not?
It was kind of nice to be able to follow behind this dude. So now that my depth finder is showing the path, nothing to worry about now. We're here.
We are at Pleasant View Road right now. This was a typical travel route for her. This is a road that she would take all the time, almost no matter where she was going or coming from. She had lots of friends in the area, so it wasn't uncommon for her to be out here. She had already dropped off her oldest daughter, and then her 22-month-old was with her, and she was 8 months pregnant at the time of her disappearance. So if we find the vehicle, we will potentially be helping a family heal from 3 losses, not just one.
They're fishing right here, so, and this guy's putting his legs down on his boat.
This boat has legs?
Yeah, they're called power poles. They keep you steady at different spots.
I don't know what that means. Like an anchor?
Like an anchor, but they're mechanically. See those blue things hanging out where
Yeah.
they got little legs? So when those come out, they push down into the ground so they can fish shallow waters and not have to put an anchor.
It's kind of fancy. How come we don't have legs?
I have legs.
I mean, on the boat. How come we don't have legs on the boat?
Don't need them.
As chaos divers began to sonar the area, we looked and saw the family watching with hopeful hearts from the shore. As we began to weave in between the bridge pillars, a vehicle showed itself on the Hummingbird monitor.
It's kind of chilly. You know it?
Yeah, it's real chilly.
Right there. It's gone. Right there. That is a small, that is a small car. Right there.
Without diving on the vehicle, Jacob immediately knew in his heart that he had just located the young lives lost in their car.
It's crazy to think this could be it. You know what? It's been there a while. Wow.
Jacob. Hey, what's up?
So I see a small car
Really?
on the Pleasantville road.
Yep, that's the road that she would take. Like this over here on Mill Creek. Like we wanted to have a reason to come over here on this one, but there was no reason.
Yeah, so there's a small car that's upside down, and I went over it 6 different times. It's giving me the same reading.
All right. Well, I think we all know that you just found it.
Guys, if this is Samantha Hopper, it's amazing to be able to bring her home. To let her daughter know that her mother's home and her siblings are home. That's that's the vehicle that's in question. I went over slowly and deeper, and I got right over top of it. So you got your tires. It's silted out. It's been in there for a long time, guys. And if this is the area that she usually travels, I'm going to tell you that this is probably it. We're waiting on Jared to get over here with the magnet and the live scope so we can get a definite lock on it. I just want to tell you that I appreciate all your support. What you guys do for me and Jared and everybody that's involved, it means a lot. I can't afford to do this stuff. I'm just starting out. But what I've seen Jared do in the past 40 days has been absolutely amazing. So please keep continuing to support and helping us bring home these families. We need you guys, so thank you.
Making the call to Jared to alert him as to what he found, both teams decided to focus their attention on the underwater resting place. Adventures with Purpose brought their gear to our location.
Yeah, and you can tell, 15, 20 years. You're shaking.
I'm cold.
You alright? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just cold.
Okay.
It's upside down.
Yeah. So we'll identify it. 4 tempo is what we're looking for. And if it is, then we gotta get a wrecker out. Or no, we're not floating that. They need to get a rotator out here.
And it was decided that Doug would dive on the vehicle for confirmation. While he dressed, Jared and Jacob marked the car with magnet.
Throw it. Let it go.
Then picked up Doug so he could use the larger boat to dive from. While there were not plates on the car, due to Samantha just purchasing it, Doug was able to identify that it was a Ford Tempo, dark in color. Once on shore, the family was notified that a vehicle was found, and while it matched the description, there was no confirmation that it was Samantha's.
Are you serious? Oh my god. Thank you so much.
It's Ford. I can confirm that all of the windows are intact. The driver's side window and the front windshield are buried to the point I cannot get to them. The rear window and all 3 other windows are intact.
Okay.
It's laying upside down.
So whatever is in the car is
At this
Yeah.
moment, yes. All 4 wheels are exposed, and when it comes to recovery and getting it out of the water safely, this is the most ideal situation.
okay, perfect. Whatever needs to be done.
The detective on the case was called, and the scene was soon flooded with law enforcement, emergency dive team members, and additional family members.
All right, folks. So we have Elmo's Crane Company here. They're getting ready to set up, and we're going to bring him home. It's definitely something that is crazy. So there's Jared. We're going to talk to Jared for a second. Just want to say thank you for everything, what you do for the families, and what you've allowed me to do has been amazing.
It really does become an entire team effort, as we've said many times. This all starts with simply getting the word out. That's why we document this. This is why we do put on YouTube. This is why we put on Facebook. With from the subscribers to the viewers to the families have been amazing, allowing us to share their stories in a respectful way, so that way the next family can be notified.
Have help, be notified on what it is that we're trying to do, and bringing home family members of the lost is something that I have taken a passion for, and it's humbling.
So that the movement continues to grow, awareness continues to grow. We appreciate you being a part of it. We appreciate everybody that watches, and supports everything that we're out here doing.
Yeah. So definitely, we're gonna get this set up, and we're gonna bring Samantha and her babies home.
So the tow truck has the big crane has just gotten here, so that's good news. They're shutting the road down right now, and drivers are getting ready to get in the water. So
With the Polk County dive team is gonna do the operation. They're a great team. They seem like they have their heads on their shoulders, and we'll soon give the family answers.
Sounds good.
All right.
A crane was brought in to hoist the vehicle over the bridge. Each person present waited on pins and needles for 9 agonizing hours as the Polk County dive team hooked up the car, and it was lifted onto the bridge directly onto the tow truck.
Right now, guys, they're verifying if she is in the vehicle. It is a Tempo.
If they put that.
This is because of you guys.
The car was covered with tarps, as remains were confirmed to be in the vehicle. As the vehicle was whisked away to the evidence bay, it was an emotional moment watching the family of Samantha, Cortney, and her unborn daughter shed tears of grieving hearts, but also sheer relief. Desiree no longer had to wonder where her mother left to that day, and Samantha's mother can lay down peacefully knowing where her babies are for the first time in 23 years.
It's been a long day. This recovery of Samantha Hopper and her baby has really put a toll on everyone's heart. She's been brought home, and I just want to say thank you to the Elmo's Tote, the crane company, for bringing her home. We were able to find her, and her family's going to have the ability to heal. And I want to thank both of you for being there and supporting as a team throughout this whole effort. So thank you. Guys, keep diving. It's not worth it to stop. I appreciate each and every one of you and your support. Jared started something beautiful, and I'm glad to be a part of it. Thank you, guys.